Okay, I'm trying to film with my big camera because my phone is dead, but I'm going to try to do a day in my life. I don't know how exciting it's going to be, but it's going to be my real life, and this is like probably the only day I could film it because the other days I work and it would be super boring for you guys. So oh my gosh, this camera is so heavy, but I'm going to, I know my makeup is like all over the place. I just woke up and I have like morning voice, which is super deep. I'm gonna try to get some coffee going. Want my coffee? You want toast? I already did my eyes to make it easier so it's not boring for you guys. I swear I have to eat. I'm sorry, this isn't trying to be like a mukbang. I have to eat like within an hour of waking up now, or the baby is just like hungry. Alright, so I do have the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation, and I got the color Golden Tan 864A. I'm a little nervous because I usually use my Fenty one, and this seems really like peachy compared to it. I also picked up the E.L.F 16-hour Camo Concealer. I have been wanting to try both of these because I have been wearing foundation and makeup to work lately, and I went through my Fenty Beauty one like crazy because I use it every single day and I love it, and it's just, I need something that I could wear every single day and not worry that it's breaking the bank, because I'm trying to save my pennies for the baby and the baby's room and the baby things right now. Like, I haven't gone shopping, I haven't done anything like that. It's all been for the baby. So yeah, I'm trying to try out some drugstore products, see if I like them. I got the color medium beige because I have been liking my concealer to match perfectly with my foundation because I always prime my skin so it doesn't like seep into my pores. Not really for like any other reason, but just because I want a protective layer between my skin and my foundation, and it just adds a benefit of smoothing things out. So I love how easy it is. You just literally roll it up. Ooh. Might be a little dark. It's so funny because I'm usually really good at picking foundation at the drugstore, but it was kind of hard because I literally had 2 minutes and they didn't have very many color options at Target. I just hope it doesn't oxidize and get more orangey. My face is always so much paler than my body. It's just always been that way. I don't self-tan or anything. It's just, unfortunately, that's just the way that it is. That is one layer. It has a very medium coverage to it with one light layer. I'm going to see how it builds up and see if we can get it to be a little bit more full coverage. I don't think the shade match is bad at all. I think it's just a little scary before it's blended out. And I think it's really easy to apply, like, and blend out. I like things that are quick because I'm usually doing it once I'm at work and I don't have time to be like full on 20 minutes on my makeup. It's like 5 minutes and boom boom, I'm done. I don't even know if this is too much because it could probably be. This is like a really similar dupe to, like, the packaging wise, to Tarte Shape Tape, which I love a big doe foot applicator. Like, no, ain't nobody got time to be like with a little one. We need to go places. So far the color looks good. Wow, am I liking both of these products? It looks amazing. It looks like Target Shape Tape. Alright, I have a sponge here for the other side. I don't know if I added more to this side, but I feel like it took away from the coverage on this side. I can see more of my dark circles coming through. So let me add a little bit more. I hopped on the Morphe bandwagon and got the setting spray, and it is amazing. Now I know why they always talk about it, not because they're getting paid, but because the spray is just amazing. It makes your skin look awesome. Okay, so this is the final look. I just went really simple. I actually think that the foundation looks really, really good. I'm looking at the mirror right here. So I'm gonna keep you guys posted along the day to see how it wears and check in with you guys. But we gotta go to church. So what do you think about my makeup, babe?
It's beautiful.
Does my skin look good?
Your skin looks flawless.
I feel like...
But you woke up like that?
No, I didn't really. I feel like he always says that though. But I don't know. I feel like I'm having a really good makeup day. This foundation was the one that I bought at Target yesterday. It was $5.
I like it. I like to keep buying that one.
So I'm testing it out to see how good it is. Yeah, and the concealer looks good too. So far, so good. It's only been an hour, so we'll check in later on throughout the day and stuff like that. So last night, the baby was kicking a lot. So we decided to put some music on afterwards since we knew the baby was awake.
Let me tell you the story. So we put some music.
Turn Kenny G off because we might get copyrighted right now.
So Marina, we have like these belly buds that somebody gave Marina for the baby to listen to music, which are really cool. They're real subtle. And the baby was moving a lot, so I told Marina, let me put some music on for the baby and we could put the baby to sleep. She's like, okay. So I like Kenny G, I like jazz, which I don't know if you've ever heard of Kenny G, but he's a saxophone player, but he does some cool jazz stuff. And so I put that on, and I know there's slow songs that he has, but there's also a lot of like hipster, like blues, walking down the alleyway with a pimp hat type music stroll that he has too. So I just put shuffle, and before we went to bed I unhooked the phone. You asked me, you were like, is the baby asleep? And I was like, nah, I don't think so. I feel like I'm still feeling the baby, which is weird because I thought maybe the music might help the baby go to sleep. And then I unhooked the earbud, the baby buds, the belly buds, and then you can actually hear the music really loud. And we heard like pimp stroll music instead of actually going. It was so cool, jazz
obviously it was
music.
Still jazz, but like it was like okay, like you wanted to just dance to it. So I was like, no wonder the baby isn't sleeping.
We were making jokes that the baby's inside going like this, like being super chill, just vibing to the music. I was like, you got my baby awake right now, jamming some jazz. It was really funny. So right now he was like, let's put it on again. I'm like, you're too much. So we just finished shooting a few pictures for the gram, and now we are going to go inside and eat some Rib City. We are from a small town, so they don't really have a lot. So a little update on the foundation. I'm starting to get some like lines here. Kind of wiped your face right here. You see that? You had like barbecue, and I put my finger like that.
You did do that? So it clearly is not transfer resistant. I'm not sure. I mean, it still looks, the finish looks good. I just feel like I'm not sure. So it's $145. So this is our local market. for people that aren't from town, they usually hear about this market because produce and veggies are so, they sell them in like bulk. What would you say, bulk and fresh?
Yeah, boxes, cases, and then you can buy them individually too.
And just like super cheap. This is where like Publix and like, what would you say, Walmart, like bigger franchises, like
they don't buy from here, but they buy from the people that these people buy from.
Yeah, like it's still the same produce, but they just already have like contracts with them and stuff. Oh, they got grapefruit. But yeah. So this is the market. We come here every Sunday because
¿Cuánto tiene el tomate?
Boo has to get veggies for the restaurant.
Don't judge my hair, man. So we get our elotes here for our Mexican street corn for taco tummy. Today's not as many vendors as usual, but all this is fresh corn.
I think Sundays I don't usually have as many, right?
Yeah, Fridays are usually slammed. Sundays we have people, but Fridays are slammed with corn vendors. And you can find all kinds of corns, yellow corns, mixed corn, which is white and yellow. You can get all white corn, big corn, little corn.
Okay, so I'm doing another check-in. It's been about 6.5 hours since I put the foundation on. I have noticed again the fine lines, they are still there. They're not getting better. So right now I feel like this lighting is making it look really great. It's not bad. I'm just being nitpicky, to be honest with you, Sky. So that's the only thing I can say. I think it's a good foundation for like an everyday use, so you don't want to spend a lot of money but you still want to look good. I think it's a great option for that. I'm gonna try to keep wearing it throughout the week to see how I feel about it, but I did want to check in before I go outside and suntan, because today is my only day to suntan and just do what I want to do for myself. So I'm gonna do some self-care and try to take some time out for myself right now. So I am not really sure how the foundation is going to hold up after being in the sun right now, but I really don't care. It's not anything different that I would do with any other foundation that I have that I feel like would hold up really well. So I'm just going to test it out and see how it goes. But so that's me. Sky, like every time we're like kind of naked or something, she just, I guess she gets kind of curious by it that we're not using like without clothes, like if we get out the shower or something. And I swear, like I told my husband, she like needs to be up our crack, and it's like, girl, give me some space. So right now I'm in a bathing suit and she's just like up my crack right now. But so funny story, not so funny, but every time I say I'm gonna go tan, it gets like cloudy or rainy. So I came over to Lewis's family's house because they have a pool, and like literally all the clouds came out. Right now there's like one patch of sun, but like they're all out now. And earlier it was like blazing sun like when I got home, but I was like, oh, let me do a few things and I'll head over. Story of my life, but we're gonna try to make the best of today. So this is my final check-in. This is like no retouch-ups, no anything. I was out in the sun. I told you guys it wasn't really that hot at all, really. But I am a little bit greasy, which honestly is pretty normal for me. If I haven't even blotted or anything and I've been out in the outside and stuff all day, like that's pretty normal. Overall, I feel like it did settle into some of the fine lines, but it wasn't a make or break for me. It's not anything that's like exaggerates it so much that I'm like, oh my gosh, this is horrendous. Like, did not do that at all. So I will definitely be wearing this more often. I will give you like maybe like a little insert here, what I thought by the week. And then the concealer, I don't feel like it's as long lasting as Shape Tape, but I still think it's a great drugstore concealer. I think it was $5 as well. So I think it's the best drugstore concealer I've ever tried. I'm super picky about concealers, so the fact that it impressed me at all is just a big deal to me, because I've never been impressed with a concealer until Tarte Shape Tape. So to be impressed by that, I am happy. So I think it's a good purchase overall, especially for the price in drugstore. So if you are just looking for something affordable, I highly recommend it. Okay guys, I am wrapping up the vlog because I am going to get in the tub and try to enjoy some time, because earlier I didn't get much time tanning at all. But I'm going to get in here, do a mask, maybe do my nails, and just maybe watch a show or something. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys soon.